Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder, and welcome back to Charade Maniacs. We are here in Chapter 4, like literally the start of Chapter 4. I feel like we still haven't learned like anything. Like, is that bad of me to say? I feel like we learned that there's a producer among us, that we learned that we're in some world called Arcadia. The MC finally, like Hiyoko or whatever her name is, she finally was like, all right, let me try to do some searching on my own. So she ditched her best friend behind and she went out, she went to the park and she went to all these different places, and she realized that none of the like otherworld people, like the Arcadia people that live there, really have like anything to say. It seems like almost like robotic. So before she could touch them, there was an alarm or some shit, and then the tall dude, Futami, he shows up, and we didn't get to really delve into that. Instead, we got took to some like other scripted drama that we had to act out, and we basically endured like borderline kind of creepy vibes from Futami and the other one, the pretty one. I need to get their names down. It's Iochi, there we go. But I don't know what's happening. Let's just get right into it. I'll let Kyoya finally say his line, because I didn't let him say it before. So how do I do this?
結局大した話もなくお茶を飲んでるとか優雅だな。
There we go. Akase murmured to himself while putting down his cup. After lunch, everyone had gathered in the living room to share information. However, there was just barely any progress as we just drank the tea that Iochi had made us.
のんびりしすぎて自分の置かれてる状況を忘れそうになりますよね。どうも余裕を持って構えてしまうのは夏休み時期だからってのもあるかな。普段なら授業が単位がと焦るところだ。
焦ってもここから逃げ出せるわけじゃないからね。長めの休暇だと思えばいい。
They haven't even told us like how long we've been here now. Like they've just been going to bed and living their lives.
唯一の社会人がそれでいいんですか？
社会人もたまには長期休暇が欲しいんだよ。
I feel that.
休みたければ休めばいいのに大変だね、社会人は。
いや、学生でもそこまで気楽なのはお前だけだろ。
Then a single remark completely destroyed the relaxed atmosphere.
ざけんなよ。
Well, same. Huh?
ケイちゃん、何か言った？
ふざけんなと言ったんだ。全員のんびり構えてばかりで現実見えてないだろ。
I kind of agree with that though, because I feel like there's no sense of like urgency. Like, hello, we're gonna fucking die. Like, I mean, it's either we die or we stay here forever. And like, oh, like I guess like a lot of people are like, whatever, it doesn't matter if we stay here forever. But like, I don't know, I expect that everybody has a life. Like, they're okay with like not seeing their families or their partners or anything for forever.
またいつもの発作か。
エヴァナっていかにもクールメガネって顔してんのにすぐ切れるよな。
It's so rude.
うるさい。俺は落ち着いてる。
熱くなりながらそう言っても説得力がないね。ともかく君の怒りには正当な理由があると。
そうです。まず最初に冷蔵庫にあった煮卵を食べたやつ、手を挙げろ。
That's horrible. That would be so annoying. Cause like imagine if you're like freaking trying to cook for everybody and then someone's in there like in the fridge just eating all the ingredients that you're gonna use. Oh my god, I'd be so mad.
はい。食べちゃダメだった？
Oh my god.
ダメに決まってるだろ。あれはあと12時間寝かせて半熟味しみ煮卵にするつもりだったんだ。バウンサーにリクエストして卵返すね。そうじゃない。まず勝手に食うな。美味しそうだったからつい。
Oh my god. Oh yeah, we always forget, but Haiji is still only 12 years old. Living together, it's inevitable these problems will happen. Haiji, the next time you take something from the fridge, let's check first.
わかった。
Okay, let's apologize to Ibana.
ごめんなさい。エバナお兄ちゃん。
Oh my god, protect him. Like, oh my god. Okay, first of all, can I just say, I don't think I said this last time, but if he's an LI, I'm gonna call the police. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to call the police. Like, there's no way. Like, no. I literally cannot justify that shit. Like, this is not some anime where that's like, woo, like she's actually a dragon, she's actually like 400 years old or whatever. Like, no, you can't make that excuse. Like, that's a child. Will you forgive him, Ibana?
許す許さないの話じゃない。俺は完成してから食えと言ってるんだ。
食べるのはいいのか？
余ってる分ならな。冷蔵庫にあった卵で作ったから23個あるし、うち3個なら。
改めて聞くとすごい量ですね。10人分の料理。お疲れ様です。
Isn't that so cute? Like, it's so cute. I love Ibana so much. Honestly, it's very cute.
いや、別に。で、そうじゃない。煮卵だけじゃなくて、いろいろ我慢の限界なんだ。まず一つ。お前らここに来てから一度でも掃除をしたか？
Ew, people haven't been cleaning up? They just leave their dirty dishes around? Oh god.
するわけないじゃん。
実質なら片付けてはいるが。
そんなに汚れてるかな。
思った通りだ。俺が毎日一人で掃除してるから綺麗に保たれているだけだからな。
Oh my god. Protect him too. Add him to the list. Add him to the list. We have a protection list now. First of all is the 12-year-old, because nobody better fucking touch that 12-year-old. I swear to God. Like, if I know anybody who's simping for the 12-year-old, I'm gonna be looking at you with the police in mind. Like, I will have the police on speed dial. You going to jail. But second of all, Ibana just fucking trucking through, cooking for us, cleaning. Oh god. This poor man. I've misjudged him.
そうだったのか。
I thought I did some, but it sure wasn't every day. Sorry.
話を聞いてるとエバナ君のキャラが分からなくなるんだけど、君はもしかして家事が好きなの？
Ibana's like a housewife.
今はそんな話してないでしょ。
そういう話だよな。料理といい掃除といい。
やっぱりお母さんはエバナだな。
Yep.
本当だね。前言撤回。お母さん。
Oh no!
誰がお母さんだ。とにかく調理も掃除も俺が担当っていうのは無理だ。俺が本気で切れる前に分担を決めてくれ。
今ので本気じゃなかったんですか？
みんなで分担して家事をしようって話か。うん、それなら納得。
分担すんのは調理掃除だけか？つっても家事ばかりやってて今日みたいに何も進展がないってのな。
じゃあ外の様子を調べたりするグループも作ってはどうですか？情報収集を担当ということで。
なるほど、そうだね。任されているという責任感で脱出の手がかりもつかめるかもしれない。
Yeah, we definitely should be splitting up the chores anyways. It's not fair for Ibana to literally be doing everything.
3つの班に分かれるってことか。どうやって決めるんですか？
ここは決め方も公平にくじ引きか何かで決めるのはどうだい？
I'm fine with that. We can use an app for that. Since there were no objections, I started up an app for members to make the lots. I used this method when deciding things. First, I drew 10 circles, and then wrote in information, cleaning, and cooking in each. Once I finished writing, I hid the pictures. We then shared the data and picked the illustrations we liked. If we distribute evenly over 10 people, it'll be 3 per team with 1 extra. What do we do about that?
空白でいいんじゃね？空白を引いたやつはどこでも好きなところに入れるってことで。
How much you want to bet that we get the blank? I'm betting like $100. Here we go. Okay, it's done. I shared the screen of the app with everyone. Please tap on the illustration you like. Underneath the picture is your task.
動物の絵かわいい。
The animals have always been on the app. Since I know the results, it's best if I just take whatever's left.
よし、じゃあ俺からいいか？
Akase rushed ahead and everyone else followed after by tapping the display. Some were more enthused than others, but I saw which illustrations were tapped, and the one that remained was the rabbit. I knew what was under the illustration. Yep, it's blank. Wow, what a
こういう
surprise.
ものに服かな。他のみんなも確認した？
おーい、よかった。俺は情報収集。料理とかしねえから、調理担当になったらどうしようかと思った。
I should have looked more closely at the picture, but I wonder if she did it based off of like what the animals we are or something, like what we talked about in the library that other time.
同じく博士と同じグループは賑やかそうだな。
僕も情報収集。じゃあ、
Oh.
情報収集の班はこの3人だね。
All 3 of them are info gathering.
俺は掃除だな。他に掃除を引いたのは？
はい。
はいはい。
癖が強そうな班だな。
That's an interesting group of people. Because we got like the most like casual dude, which is Gyobu. We have the guard dog, Banjo. And then we have the groomer. I don't want to say that, but I don't know. Futami's still a little iffy to me. I don't know. I like him sometimes, then I don't like him other times. It's very bizarre, but he's so good looking, so I guess we'll give him a pass.
良一さんって結構はっきり言うよね。
行部さんほどじゃない気がしますが。
大丈夫か、掃除班。残る茅ヶ崎さん、エバナ、ハイジの3人は調理ってことかな。
Imagine if Ivana didn't get the cooking one though. That would have been horrible. Like if Ivana got the information gathering, then nobody gets like good food.
すみません。
どうしたの？
Oh wait, Chigasaki says that they never cook though, right?
せっかく割り振ってもらったんですが、
Oh no.
僕本当に料理に自信がなくて、このままだと皆さんにご迷惑を。
できそうに見えるのにな。そんなにやばいの？毒物作っちゃう感じ？
はい。取り返しのつかないことになる前にと思って。
Oh my god. He's gonna actually kill us via cooking. So you don't deny making poison.
じゃあ僕と交代しようか。僕は調理の班、茅ヶ崎くんは情報収集の班で。
すみません。助かります。
Oh, interesting.
ってことは料理は僕とイオチさんとエバナお兄ちゃんでやるってこと？
Oh, Ivana Oni-chan.
そういうことだね。よろしく。
イオチさんにハイジですか？
何か問題でも？
いえ、俺相手が年上でも年下でも料理については妥協はしないんで。
That's true. He has the youngest and the oldest in the group together.
鍛えられそうだな。
煮卵作ってみたい。それと空白の背中。お前はどこの班に入るんだ？
I'll be joining. So we have to go for Banjo. So we're going for the cleaning team. I'll join the cleaning team.
お、ここを選ぶとはさすがだな。
ここ以外ないだろう。
この班苦労しそうだけどよろしくね。
お前が言うのか。ま、気楽にやろうぜ。
思ったんだが、入浴と同じで掃除も監視者に頼めばやってくれるんじゃないか？
That's true too. Why not? Wait, really? Watcher, can you do it?
全室クリーニング可能です。
Oh, easy. All rooms. How fast can you do it?
約3秒で完了します。
What? 3 seconds?
ならいらなくないこの班。
それを言ったら料理もバウンサーに出してもらえるからな。それでも自分たちの手でこなしたいって話じゃないのか。
非効率的ですね。
You don't have to say it like that. I like working with my hands too. I don't mind cleaning. Besides, I don't like how it feels to bathe and clean instantly. It's weird. I don't want to rely on that.
それは好きでやる分には否定はしないが。
Oh my god, you're the worst.
いつも思ってたんだけどさ、ともくんってひよりちゃんの言うことなら何でも聞いちゃうの？
Right? Like, you can think for yourself. It's okay.
そんなわけないでしょう。
なんか傍目には崇拝してるようにさえ見えるんだよね。
Oh lord.
まあまあ、その話は一旦終了。それより掃除についてだが、ここは柔軟に行こ
柔軟？どういうこと？
掃除じゃなく別の作業をという話になったら何を任されるかわからないじゃないか。もっと面倒な作業の担当になるかもしれない。それくらいなら掃除で手を打とう。それが冷静な判断ってものだろ。
ああ、大人の判断ってやつだ。まあ了解。僕はもともとどっちでもいいと思ってたし。
じゃあ俺も何も言いません。
よし。瀬野、何か言いたげだな。
Huh? Not at all.
そうか。何か気になることがあったらすぐ相談しろよ。
Futami then lightly patted me on the back. Looking at Futami and Nakase, I wondered if this is what having big brothers was like. Now that I think about it, it's the first time I've lived with people close to my age.
二見さん、前から思ってたんですが、こいつに対して距離が近くないですか？
I'm kind of glad that he's saying something here because I feel like, again, like with the last episode, he was getting like very touchy. Like, again, I don't know their ages, so it makes it really difficult. Obviously, they're older than 12, which is great, but like, if they're in high school, they're young, you know? Like, the best case scenario is that they're 18. The worst case scenario, they could be fucking 14. Like, I have no idea. So, for a 23-year-old guy to be like, hey there, hey little mama, I don't know, it's just gross to me. I'm trying not to let that like affect my view of him, but it's definitely affecting it if he's like with last episode, he was being so pushy and you could tell that she was uncomfortable, but he was still doing it anyways, and I'm like, all right, like, hold on. Like, if she was an adult, I would be more okay with it, which sounds really weird, but it's like, at least as an adult, like, you have a little bit more experience in life and you can kind of like be like, get the fuck off of me. But when it's a high schooler, then it feels like there's like the whole power dynamic and stuff. I don't know. Everyone's going to jail. This is a jail episode. Everyone's in jail.
そうだったか？そんなことないと思うが。
I think I was just really creeped out by him being like, I'll teach you, like, what you need to know about, like, relationships or something. Like, do you have a boyfriend? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh.
トモくん、もしかしてやきもち？
Oh, he is jealous. He didn't even deny it. Oh, God.
あれ、突然の肩抱き。
Oh, no!
離れてください、今すぐ。
What's with this team? I think there'll be trouble. After the roles and teams were decided, things finally began getting into motion. But then the drama alarm sounded off. Another drama.
ハイジ君とセナ君と行部君か。 頑張って。
Oh boy. Stream status. Drama start in 3 minutes. The content is School of Forgiveness, episode 11. It's a school drama, okay. Watari is Haiji. Higawa is her, and then Kitakura is Gyobu. I don't really like this. The theme is bullying. Oh god. That was the second time I had acted in that drama. Haiji played the role of a bullied student, while Gyobu and I were the bullies. Even though it was just for show, it didn't feel good at all to say the bad things to others and to ostracize them. I sighed because I was feeling down, and Hakase mumbled something to suggest the same.
例のいじめのドラマか。なんかこういう嫌なドラマが多いよな。見てて何が面白いのか知らねえけど。
I still feel like this, like, it must have to do with their pasts, right? Like, why would they... I don't know.
恋愛やサスペンスものが多いとは思ったが、何か理由でもある。
But I feel like if it was with their past, then one of them would have reacted already.
さあ、異世界人が好きだとか？
But it could just be that everybody's so, like, distrusting or, like, not trusting anyone else that they are trying to hide it. The scenery changed while we spoke, and we realized that we'd been teleported. Alright, I have to read the script. Although I didn't want to do this, the Otherworld stream didn't care. I had to act out my role. Haiji approached me while I thought about it.
お姉ちゃん、この漢字ってどう読むの？
Yeah, it's okay. We can improvise. We need to help the child. Oh, that one? The countdown started while I was teaching Haiji, so I gave up on reading the script. I'm getting used to it, so it should be fine. Then the drama started. Oh god. Watari became the target of bullying, but upon conversing with the homeroom teacher, the situation improved. However, the relief was short-lived as Igawa, the mastermind of the bullying, and Kitakura called him out. I read the synopsis as it appeared on the display. In that drama, I played the role of Igawa, the mastermind behind the bullying.
ちゃんと来たんだ。それは褒めてあげるよ。偉い偉い。
今度は何の用なんだ？もう全部終わったはずだろ
う。全部終わった？
Are you sure about that? Gyobu and I cornered Haiji near the window so that he wouldn't be able to leave. It was all part of the script. I didn't want to do it, but I didn't want to threaten Haiji. You broke your promise even after we warned you.
あれが忠告？あんなのただの脅しだ。
Same difference. You still broke your promise either way.
どうやって償ってもらおっか。謝罪？賠償？でも僕さ。
A painful sound rang through the classroom as Haiji fell to the floor after Gyobu kicked him.
もう君の顔見てらんないんだよね。
Yo, Gyobu! I don't like this. Gyobu stepped on Haiji's back while he laid there on the floor. Even though I knew that it was just part of the show, I couldn't help but turn away from it.
痛い。
なんだって？僕喋っていいって言った？
My line was next. Even though I had to, I couldn't bring myself to say it.
言ってないよね。黙ってて。
Oh, wow. Because I didn't say my line, Gyobu said it in my place. I felt ashamed but also thankful.
黙らない。俺はお前らなんかに負けない。
違うよ、あたり。これは勝負なんかじゃない。
Gyobu then grabbed Haiji by the collar and violently opened the classroom window.
勝負は最初からついてるからね。この学校に来た時から君は負け犬なんだよ。
Oh! And with that line, he pushed Haiji. Haiji grabbed onto the windowsill to stop, but he was halfway over the edge. I didn't read what happens after this. I had a bad feeling about it, and I looked through the display. It was the first time that I saw the stage directions that took place after that exchange. I felt a chill down my spine. Igawa pushes Watari out the window. Huh? I looked at the display again to read the script. Igawa pushes Watari out the window and smiles when she sees that Watari fell 2 stories. It's not a typo. I read it over and over. It was always the same. Episode 11 ended with the bullied student being pushed out the window. I realized that that's what this story was about, or rather, that's what these dramas were about. I looked up frantically to see Gyobu and Haiji's faces. Oh, picture get. What do I do? They both knew the stage direction. They waited for me to play my part. Push Haiji out the window.
Huh?
This is the second floor, right? He'll definitely get hurt. I had to do it or the drama wouldn't end. I wouldn't get any points either. I couldn't think about it any further, so then I clenched my fists. Points? I'm pushing Haiji out the window for some points? That's not right. When I learned Haiji's age, the first thing I thought about was my little brother. My sisters are 14 and 9, while my twin brothers are both 12. They're both mischievous little boys and are always getting yelled at. They always tease our younger sister. But when we go out shopping, they always carry the shopping bags for me, and they never forget a birthday. Haiji said that he could think of me as his real sister. No, I wanted to see him as my little brother. I've always been with my family. There were only a handful of times otherwise. I can easily imagine them when I close my eyes. Ever since arriving in Arcadia, I hadn't seen my siblings. I wondered if they were behaving and doing as they're told by Mom. I wondered if they were worried about me, thinking about my brothers. I can't. I shook my head. Even if it's just for the show, I can't do it, ever! They looked like they wanted to say something, but the display was blinking away. We require that you continue the act. If you refuse to continue, you will be subject to the punishment game. Punishment game. But I can't do this no matter what. Pushing Haiji out the window is like doing the same to my own brother. I could never do that. I can't follow this script. It's too dangerous. What if you get hurt?
僕は平気だよ。気にしないで演技を続けて。
日和ちゃん、演技を続けた方がいい。後悔するよ。
I regret it more if I continue this. I could never push Haiji out from here. And with that declaration, the display shut off.
セナお姉ちゃん。
最後の確認となります。このまま演技を終了すると、あなたは罰ゲームの対象になります。
Can I just say, okay, before we continue with this, like, she's so stupid. Like, no offense or anything, but like, yes, it's horrible to push the child out of the window. I agree. But what they want is drama. What they want is a show. So what if you just switch it? Like, improvise something else. You can change it so that it doesn't necessarily end with Haiji being pushed out of the window, right? Like, couldn't you make it so that she tries to, like, throw him back in or something and she falls out of the window? Like, I feel like that would be dramatic. I think that would still, like, make the show popular, or might even add more to the show. Like, there's so many ways around it, and she's just like, no, I can't push him out the window. I guess I'm just gonna have to play the punishment game. Like, oh god, I don't know. She's just dumb. Like, she doesn't try anything.
よろしいですか?
Can the script be changed? I don't know what to do.
残念です。では。
I was ignored. At that point in time, I realized that I'd never heard about the details of the punishment game. I should have asked when the topic first came up, but it was too late for that. Execution status. Cease function in 3 seconds. Execution target. Voice. Target cast. Hiyori Sena. Oh, she's gonna lose her voice? He's doing some Ursula shit. That was what appeared on the display. Huh? I tried to speak, but I couldn't, and only air passed through. I touched my throat, and it didn't seem like anything was wrong. My voice was gone. They can shut off our voices? Oh, fuck. Stream points, minus 15. Total stream points, 19. The otherworld stream was interrupted, and Gyobu, Haiji, and I were teleported back. I stood there, shocked. All they could do was touch my throat. Is it so easy for them to take my voice?
日和、大丈夫か?
I couldn't answer because my voice was gone. My voice was gone and I could only blink.
喋れないのか?
again, like, I'm telling you, this girl is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Like, like, I thought that Oz Mafia, you know, like the MC from Oz Mafia, I thought that she was dumb. Oh my god, I don't know. I feel like this girl kind of is like almost at the same level of dumb, where it's like, yes, okay, we have a punishment game. She's lost her voice, but she's only blinking at him to express that she's lost her voice. She can't like move her hands or something, play some charades or something like that. Like, okay, I don't know. Like, there's so many things that she could have done and could be doing that she just doesn't do because she's like, I can't even use age as an excuse. Like, regardless of if she's like 14 to 18, like, even as a 14-year-old, you know how to play charades. Like, I don't know, it's... ugh. They were probably notified on their bangles. Everyone looked at me with concern.
用意したセリフも言えない喉ならいらないでしょうからね。声の機能を停止させていただきました。
お前！
そういえば、このキャスト陣での罰ゲームは初めてですね。もう一度説明させていただきますが、ドラマ中演技を中断すると罰ゲームを受けることになります。
I can't believe that, like, I'm on the side of the director in this case. Like, I am the producer, clearly. But, like, there's so many ways that she could have gone around it, and she literally just decided to stop completely. For reasons that, honestly, I feel like were not good. Like, I understand that people feel like the human, like, version, you know, it's like empathy. I don't know why I said human version as if I'm not human, but like you feel empathy for a child who's 12, and of course, like, you don't want to shove them out of the window. There's so many other ways to go about it where you might not necessarily have to push them out. And at the same time, do you really think that the stream would allow one of their actors to get injured like that badly, or like risk death that badly? Like, I don't think that it's even viable. Like, I don't think if it was that easy, and if the producer and the director was like, oh, it's whatever, you could just kill them off, then they would do much higher stake, like, dramas, you know? I just don't see why she even hesitated. Like, it's clearly an act, and she's like, oh, well, I don't want to do it because it's, like, bad. And I'm like, yes, we understand it's bad, but it's like, oh, do you want to die? Do you want everybody to die? Like, are you just gonna not do it and then face a punishment game that you don't know what the punishment game is? Like, the punishment game could have been push the child out of the window for real. Like, we don't even know that. And she was just like, well, I'm gonna just take the punishment game. You don't even know what the punishment game is, bitch. What the fuck are you doing? Like, that could have ended so badly. It could have been like, stab the child. Like, who knows? Like, so, like, she literally risked it all, and she's very lucky that they only took her voice. But I bet you, like, next time if she does that shit, and if she gets negative points, she's gonna be dead. Like, I don't know.
ドラマが中断されますので、ポイントもマイナスされます。ポイントがゼロになればキャスト失格となりますので、こちらもご留意ください。
And, like, just thinking about the points again, they did negative 15. That was like, because she earned like 2 points in the other one, and then like the most points I think she earned in a stream was 5. Like, that at least was 3 drama scenes that she just lost right there, like, just with one mistake. God forbid she stops another one and they dock her like 30 points. Like, she could die at any time. Like, oh god, she's so stupid. Oh my god.
ちょっと待てよ。罰ゲームってこんな声が出なくなったりするのか。
該当キャストの一部の機能を停止しています。日常生活に支障が出るでしょうが、致し方ありません。
Oh my god. Imagine if he just fucking stopped your like breathing. You just die anyways. He like takes your eyesight away, you go blind. Like he could take your hearing away. Like, oh god, I don't know. There's just so many things that he could really fuck up.
日常生活もだけどドラマもだろう。声が出ないとセリフも読めないのに演技はどうするつもりだ。
ドラマについては身振り手振りでフォローしてください。もちろん演技としては不十分ですが。
Wow.
元よりキャスト失格になるような行動をしたのはキャスト本人ですから当然の結果ですね。
そんな、それでは厳しすぎると思います。
I think it's harsh, but I also think that people, again, like all of the people in this game have forgotten how urgent this is. Like, your life is on the line. What else do you think that he was gonna do? Like, it could have been much worse.
こうなりたくなければキャストとしての役目を果たしてください。
And I bet you that there must be a way for her to get her voice back, right? Like...
またこれは今回からのルールですが元の世界に戻られた際には失われた機能も元に戻りますのでご安心を。
Wait, so her voice is gone for the rest of the game?
これまではペナルティとして頂戴したままだったのですが厳しすぎるようでしたからね。なんと寛大な配慮でしょう。それでは以上が罰ゲームについての説明となります。
勝手だな。
ちょっと待ってよ。じゃあ今の場合どうするのが正解だったの？ハイジ君を突き落とせば怪我しちゃうでしょ。それも演技に支障が出る。それを回避したって考え方はできないの？
ドラマ中の怪我は日常生活には反映されません。
See, that's what I'm saying. It literally makes no sense for them to like actually hurt their actors. Like, oh my god. People are so dumb. Everyone froze in confusion.
ドラマが終了すれば怪我や体の異常は全て修復されます。
それを早く言え。それを知っているか知らないかで対応が違ってくるだろう。
It's supposed to help with acting, I feel. Oh my god, I am the producer. Oh god.
そうだ。そうと分かってればセナだって。
ですが痛みはあります。リアリティが異世界配信の目玉ですからね。そちらはご了承ください。
Well, okay. If there's still pain, then I think I can see why she would still be hesitant to push him out of the window. I don't know. It's hard because it's like, obviously you don't want to push a 12-year-old out of the window, but like, do you do it in order to live? Like, I bet you. This is honestly a very interesting question because it's like, would you push a 12-year-old boy out of the window if it meant that you would continue to survive? I feel like a lot of people would. Would I do it? I don't know. Like, I guess it depends on, like, how badly I need to get back to the real world, I guess. Like, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't, but I also wouldn't say that I would. It would have to be very situation focused, but if that makes me a terrible person, I mean, like, I'm not unrealistic is what I would say. I think that anybody will do messed up stuff if put in a situation where there's pressure involved. So, if anything, I think that makes me honest. Oh god. Anyways.
怪我をすれば痛みはあるけど、ドラマが終了すれば怪我は治る。そういうことですか。
After hearing that, I quietly looked down. The injuries will be fixed, but there's still pain. Interrupting the drama results in a punishment game, which results in losing a bodily function. If I knew that ahead of time, would I have acted differently? I don't think I would have.
お姉ちゃん。
She's a better person than I am, I think. Haiji looked worried, so I tried to smile back. I tried to express that I was okay. I held Haiji's hand. Honestly, I wanted to pat him on the head, but I couldn't reach it. Haiji looked at me blankly, but as we continued to hold hands, he closed his eyes and relaxed. His other hand reached around my back. Huh? I wondered what he was doing, and then he hugged me. He didn't seem to be 12 years old at all. Haiji seemed to be more my age. Because of that, his hug made me feel flustered. Then Haiji whispered something into my ear that I didn't expect.
ありがとう。僕、誰かからそんな風に心配されたの
That's so
初めてだよ。
sad. Oh god. First time.
特にご質問もないようですし、通信を終了いたします。以降の配信も楽しみにしております。
The director again didn't read the room as he stopped the announcement there. Haiji also moved away from me, and it seemed like everyone finally calmed down. Everyone feels depressed. Everyone brooded in silence, and just like earlier, Tomase was the first to come to me.
普段の会話はバングルのメッセージを使えばいい。全員に話したいときはグループで。
Yeah, that's smart. Oh, right, I can just use the messaging function. I followed Tomose's advice and created a group chat so that I could message everyone. I'm sorry for dragging everyone down, but besides being unable to speak, please treat me the same way as before. Everyone seemed to have different responses. Some looked relieved, someone tried to comfort me, some looked confused.
足を引っ張るなんて考えなくていいけどさ。でもドラマは難しくなるだろうな。
できるだけ周りの人間がフォローしよう。ただそれにも限界があるが。
I used my display to send another message. I'm sorry for making you worry. I'll try my best to resolve it myself.
それは一人で抱え込むことじゃない。いつかは誰かが罰ゲームを受けていたはずだ。それがたまたまセナだっただけだろう。セナの性格としては他に選択肢がない。まるで陥れられたような状況だったけどな。
I looked at Dazai. What he said felt strange, but I noticed him glare at Haiji for a moment before he finally looked down. Was that just my imagination? That's weird. But also, like, maybe he's suspicious of the child?
そうだね。君が罰ゲームを受けてくれたからこそ罰ゲームのルールがはっきりしたんだし。
ああ、失敗を踏まえて次に生かすべきだ。ポイントを貯めればご褒美ももらえるわけだし、それで声を取り戻すことも可能かもしれない。みんなで協力していけばきっと。
白々しいな。協力なんてもうたくさんだ。
Oh.
なんだよ急にエヴァナみたいな言い方して。
こいつは声を失ったんだぞ。ポイントだって大きく減ったはずだ。日和、今何ポイントだ？
I sent a message to that my current total was 19. I lost 15 points from the punishment game. Everyone became quiet and a few looked down.
声が出ないのは大きなハンデだ。また罰ゲームを受けるかもしれない。でも今のポイントを見ればあと1回しか猶予がないのがわかる。2回罰ゲームを受ければ。
Tomase trailed off from there. Everyone knew what he meant anyway. If that happens, I'm dead. It didn't feel real to me, but it was like as real as losing my voice, and it just like my voice, it would happen instantly.
でもそれを見て北総エンデル黒幕がいるんだ。一緒に飯を食って平気な顔で会話して、このドラマの間も心の中で笑ってたやつがいるんだろう。プロデューサーとかいうふざけたやつが。
I tried to stop Tomase by typing something out on the display, but I didn't know what to write. Because I knew that what Tomase was saying was correct.
だから俺は最初から言っている。仲良しごっこで乗り切ろうなんて考えが甘すぎるんだ。
ええ、よくわかりました。裏切り者がこの中にいて、そいつが日和の声を奪った。最初からそいつを吊るし上げることに集中すればよかったんだ。そうすれば声を失うこともなかった。
He's fucking pissed.
まあ言い分はわかるが。
そうですね。 万丈君が怒る気持ちはわかります。エバナ君の主張も。
そうだね、間違ってはいないよ。でも少し落ち着いてくれないかな。落ち着いて話をしよう。
これ以上何を話せと言うんですか？
僕の中で一つだけ明確になったことがある。まずそれを聞いてくれる？
Something that's clear?
今のドラマで僕たちが得た有用な情報が2つある。一つはさっき話した通り罰ゲームのルールだ。以降は罰ゲームを受けないようにお互い気をつけてドラマを演じていこう。アドリブなり何なりを使ってね。もう一つは瀬名君がプロデューサーである可能性は極めて低いという情報だ。確定ではないけどね。
Yeah, I wouldn't say that either. I would say that there's still a possibility that she is the producer. And it could be like, you know, where she is participating in the game and she's the first to get the punishment because it would make people suspect her less, you know?
どういうことですか？
まずここに来た時から彼女というよりは彼女と万丈君が裏切り者である可能性はかなり低いと感じた。なぜなら彼らは互いの素性を証明することができる幼馴染だそうだからね。
Yes, that's possible, but also like it's possible that they are working together like as an accomplice. Like look at the way that Banjo handles her.
幼馴染だからってそれが証明になるかな。
少なくとも2人は月桂高校の生徒なんだろ。プロデューサーはこれまでの配信でもキャストに紛れ込んでいたと言っていた。そんなことをしながら学校に通うなんて可能かな。2人はちゃんと学校に通ってるんだよね。
But couldn't you say that for the other high school students though too? I feel like I'm like talking to Yoshi.
当たり前でしょう。皆勤賞です。俺は学生証を持っていますからデータを読み取ればそれがわかるはずです。それにこいつも欠席はほぼありません。心配だからと妹の通院に付き添って遅刻したりはしますけど。
He really didn't need to mention that.
OK、 完璧じゃないけどいい答えだ。ついでにもう一つ裏付けをするならキャストの面々はプロデューサー自身の指名だと言っていた。それが事実なら普通は親しい人間を選んだりはしないよね。
That actually makes me think it like it's even more likely that it is her or it is him. Well, no, I feel like it's more likely that it's her than Banjo. I genuinely do not think that Banjo is the producer. I think that if it is her, she would pick someone close to her because then the thing is that like if your best friend finds out that you are the reason why they're here and you are the reason why everyone else is here, like you are the producer, would they really give you like up to everybody else? Like knowing that if they tell everyone else, the likelihood of you getting strung up is very high. I don't think so. Like that's where my mindset is. Because it's like if me and Thomas, like if I was the producer and I chose Thomas as... No, let's swap it. If Thomas was the producer and he chose me as one of the people and I found out during the game that he is the producer, it would take a lot for me to tell everybody that he's the producer. I think I would hide it for the, like, if not the entire time. Like, and I think that's just because, like, I don't know, we're best friends. Like, I've known him for forever. Like, I would trust that, like, he's doing this for a reason, you know? So I would want to trust in our friendship of, like, over 20 years. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's so hard. I'm gonna stop here because my brain is, like, gonna explode at this rate. And this music is very dramatic. But damn, oh, I don't know. It's so up in the air. I have no idea who could possibly be the producer. We have, like, I have a feeling that Banjo's definitely not. I feel like Iochi is leaning towards no as well. Haiji, because he's 12, it's possible. Like, it's so weird because normally, like, you would think, like, oh, for a child, it's not going to be possible, right? But I think he could also be lying about it, too. Like, because they mention all the time he's much taller, he doesn't look like a 12-year-old. Like, she was spooked by the fact that he, like, had embraced her or whatever because she didn't feel like he was 12. So, like, that could be her own weird fucking shit, but that could also be because he's not actually 12. Like, so he's still a maybe for me. Futami weirds me out, so he's going into the maybe. I'm sorry. Gyobu, it's hard because after seeing the stream this time around, he was kind of suspicious. Like, not even suspicious. He did a really good job acting as a bully, and it makes me feel like maybe he has, like, a darker side to him, so he's on, like, the maybe line, but he's more leaning towards a no for me. I don't think that it's possible that it's him. Ibana, I don't think it's him either. I think that he's way too honest. Akase, I don't know. He's kind of, like, just a big question mark for me. Him and Dazai both. Like, I have no idea. I'm still suspicious of Chigasaki because of the way that he acts sometimes. Like, when we walked into the library, he didn't seem comfortable. When assigned to the cooking group, he wasn't comfortable, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna, like, poison everybody. And then he keeps making these, like, kind of cryptic comments. So he's definitely in the, like, possibly list. Who else am I missing? I feel like that's almost everyone. I feel like I'm definitely missing somebody. Who am I missing? Oh god. No, I think that's everybody. Alright, well, next episode, I guess we'll find out what else Iochi thinks. Like, Iochi thinks that it's not her. I'm putting her in the probably list. I think that it could be a possibility that it is her. Like, she's playing so stupid. Like, I don't know. It could be like it is her and she, like, tampered with her own memory so that she forgot that it was her or some shit. I have no idea. Whatever. We'll find out next time. Goodbye.